Hi Virgo, how are you guys doing today? So today's reading is going to be for mid-January. It's just going to be a reading for like whatever comes out. I'm using a different deck that I really thought was really cool on Amazon, and it's called, it is the Metaphysical Cannabis Oracle. Forgot how much I paid for this. I think it was like 24, 29, something like that. But I feel like this was such a cool deck. Of course, it's a cannabis deck, so, but look how beautiful the designs are of the cards. And I kind of felt like since we're still like in the beginning of the year, that we could find something else to focus on besides like financial stuff, but this would kind of give us a little bit more understanding as to other things that we could work on to benefit us for the rest of the year, hopefully. So I think that's what this reading is really going to be based on. It's just kind of like, again, whatever comes out. So let's see what it has in store for us, okay? And then I'm going to pull a couple other cards as well. And then we can kind of go over what the meanings are. So for Virgo, what is it? Just Virgo. What's going on? Okay, I have so many that kind of fell out. So I'm just going to shuffle these and choose for Virgo. Okay. Higher perception, universal oneness, and truth. I'm gonna choose 3 is my favorite number, but we're going to choose one more, and that is alchemy. So this is your first card here. You see it says higher perception, passion, universal oneness, transcend, truth, aura, alchemy, choices. So they all have some type of like word, like transformation. That's what I like about this card, is that it's an oracle deck, so it's more so about like feelings, things that you need to go through, transitions, feelings. It's very like, it's more on the deeper side than just the regular loving and about love and relationships and stuff like that, health. But this really kind of gives you a different perspective of things you need to work on to get better, you know, for your life and just for you in general, just to feel better, just to see things clearly. Maybe your communication is off, but just the whole deck alone is just so pretty. Just the design alone is so pretty. I love it. I love it. I love it. I wish a lot of decks weren't so just kind of plain Jane, but this is a really, really awesome deck though. I really, really love it. Normally I would read the cards, and I'm just going to read a couple of them. So the first one was the higher perception. Higher perception. Okay. Okay, it says this is where you learn that you do have angels and they are watching over you with their compassionate eyes. Higher perception comes to you when it's time to hold a pure intention for someone else. You are great at doing this for yourself and have incorporated the lesson of the previous card, unconditional love. You are being called to help someone with their vision. When held in shared intention can be multiplied by 3, which gives more mot momentum to the magnesium. Remember, though, not everyone will hold the intention for you. So be discerning when you are able to be called to share, or when you are being able to, when you are being called to share, sorry. Work with new thought pattern I see as reflection, and I see all life as the highest. Okay. And then the second card is, so for me, I'll take that. So the first card means higher perception. So basically, it just means that at this time, it's always, if you're dealing with someone, possibly whether it's family, friends, partner, whether it's work, business partner, or just partner in general, it just means to have a different perspective on your partnership. Right now, is a time to, since you are kind of like, if you're in that position to help someone, help them. But know that everybody is not going to be able to help you the way that you would help them. So don't take it personal if they can't. So see that perception as something different. I know sometimes we're like, well, why can't they? You know, because they're not you at the end of the day. Maybe you have more to give, or maybe you have more experience in doing for yourself. So maybe they're just trying to get they're trying to have the same way as you. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, if you're able to help someone and help them along their path without it affecting you, then do so. And I feel like I've done that last year to try and help someone. And this is where that card said, not everyone is going to be able to give to you the way that you want to, and not people are going to give it all, you know, or help you along your way. Even though you would expect a kind of give and take type of situation, don't expect anything. If you can help, help. If not, you know, you can't give what you don't have. Okay. But be compassionate about it. You know, it's about unconditional love, as well. So it's just like, hey, give, and just don't expect to receive anything on the back end, you know, just because, again, this is something that you're doing because you want to do it. Okay. For that card, universal oneness. This card emerges with a giant sideways figure of 8 and a crystal skull. A small crystal skull is represented in this card as meanings of downloading information for your integration of the 5th dimension. You are living as a transcendent being, and you know exactly what works for you, and against you in this realm. With this card, you step into the Akashic records and see the master blueprint of your incarnation. Here you can see the vibrational imprint of everything that ever was and ever will be. Surrender is the theme of this card, especially for the heart and programs running from the ego. This card will begin to link you to your monadic presence. This card pairs well with the cloud mediation and will trigger deep inner child work. The infinite possibilities are expressed in this card. New thought pattern. It is easy for me to clear mental clutter and see beyond the obvious. So basically, this card is stating, which is this one, it's stating that transcending past things that have already happened, trying to move towards the future than rather the past to stay in the past, and being as one with yourself, seeing what used to be, realizing that things have happened, and being real with yourself, coming to one with oneself. And the good thing about it is that you're able to work on yourself. You're able to see past things that have already happened, heal, be real, and then after that has happened, then you're able to really transcend into what you were really called to do in life, if you already aren't at that stage in your life right now. So that's another good card to have right now for you, Virgo. Truth, aura. I feel like that I don't need to go into the book for that one. I mean, at the end of the day, it's more so what it says. And the good thing is that it's about the aura. So really whatever represents what you feel like you represent on the outside is what people feel when they feel energy. And your aura is like your energy and what you stand for. So if you're that person that's about confidence and you are about kindness and all that, it just oozes out. So whatever you represent and what you feel like you represent on the inside, and you give to yourself is what will most likely show on the outside as well. So I feel like that's what the truth is. This card is such a beautiful card, isn't it? I love it. So cute. But yeah, it's all about just really loving yourself and giving to yourself, but also being real with yourself at this time. If you have it in you to give to others as well, then give to others. But if you don't, hey, there's nothing wrong with just having that perception of knowing that you can do that. But give on an unconditional level, right? And then not only that, remove all past traumas and past energies that were no longer serving you, correct? And that could be anything at this time, but it's really just being real with yourself at this moment, because you need to be at one with yourself. And then not only that, but it's just when you get to that point, it's also about just being truthful, and standing on that, standing in that, really looking at yourself in the mirror and being like, hey, you know what? This is what I want to be. This is what I've gone through so much already in my life. Now I could just be real with myself. Now the truth and everything that I can accept is what it is at this time. And I feel good about it. And now I can truly manifest the things that I want in my life, right? So alchemy is the last card, which is choices. And even though it has that on there, it doesn't mean that that's what the choice is, okay? But yeah, so that card, I want to say, but let's just read that one, 78, because I get that card a lot when I do my readings for some reason. And again, I'm a Virgo too, so this could be for any Virgo that is just wanting a spiritual reading. Okay. It says choices. In the alchemy card, we see the bong in a glass case on the wall and another that is free in the hand of being. The person despict has to make a decision. The bong brings the alchemy of 4 elements together as shown by the table altered besides the person. Water, the earth, spirit, the air, the fire, all have to be present for the alchemy to work properly and connect to the higher realms. When this card appears, you are being reminded that you always have a choice. Okay? Decisions come before actions, and the bong represents weighing your alternatives. If this card has come to you, commune with the plant spirit, commune with the plant spirit, pairing to determine progress, plan the future, and find the ambition to make it happen as fast as you like. Okay? So, again, there's 4 cards that you just received, alchemy, but it's also about choices. And really what it is it's really just about what you want and what you're trying to be at this point. It's really just, again, it's choices and decisions that you need to make to better yourself. But truly it comes within first. It starts with self first. And this is what this is saying. The choice to be different, a choice to have unconditional love with other people, without condition. Also being able to work on yourself. Is that something that you're choosing to do now, especially at the end of January, you know? So I'd say that I leave that there for whatever comes out for that, for you, Virgo, because I feel like that's really good. What is it that's what it is at the end of the day? I feel like you know what it is that you need to do and what you feel like you need to do, right, Virgo? So that's what I would say it is. If you like this reading, please like and subscribe, or comment down below if there's any other readings that you would like to see. If this resonated with you, definitely give it a thumbs up, and I will talk to you soon, Virgo. Bye. Peace.